Can dating rumors really make a difference in the stock market? Let's find out. Hi everybody, it's Nikki here. 안녕하세요, 저는 Nikki입니다. Welcome back to another K-pop news flash. It's been sort of a quiet week, but also a very drama-filled week, I should say. But let's get started with our first topic, and that would be EXO's Lay. Lay came out with an amazing instrumental track for a brand called Xiaomei, where he is the brand ambassador for. And the instrumental track is called Lian Si. And not only did he write the instrumental track, but he also wrote the script for the video that is accompanying it, which is a beautiful, absolutely stunningly made video. It has no people in it. It's all just made on the computer, all graphics, and you have to see it for yourself, really. And in the song, and he said that on Weibo before, it's kind of for the Chinese Valentine's Day that's coming up this month. And he talks about the love and appreciation he has for his fans as an artist. So I definitely will link it down below so you guys can check it out because it's absolutely stunning. Hyuna and Pentagon's E'Dawn have officially confirmed that they have been dating for 2 years. And in all honesty, I'm just applauding them. I'm congratulating them. They're absolutely cute together. But what I think is kind of funny and absurd at the same time is that Cube Entertainment's stocks have dropped in value because of all the dating rumors that have been going on with the agency. And of course with Hyuna confirming that she is dating, which my personal opinion is, let them date. They're human beings. Let them be in love. I mean, that's part of living life. So we could make a whole nother video on this because I think, while I understand in a way that, as an idol, you're supposed to be seen as single for your fans. So, the dream can live on in their minds. But is it truly fair to them to tell them you can't date because you're an idol? I don't think so. But as you can see, things like that are the reason, like the stock dropping, are the reasons why so many agencies forbid dating. So yes, I think I'm going to make a whole other video on this because I could just talk about this all day long about how I think it's slightly ridiculous, but that's not the topic for today. Also, amazing news for Southeast Asia. KCON is finally coming to Southeast Asia, and their debut KCON will be in Thailand in Bangkok at the end of September. And artists have already lined up. For example, GOT7 will be there, Golden Child will be there, G-Idol, and Pentagon. I will let you guys know what other artists are going to be at KCON Thailand. I think it's absolutely amazing that KCON is spreading out even further now and letting have more parts of the world part of K-pop. Let's talk music videos. The first music video I have for you today is KCON's Killing Me. KCON's Killing Me is just wow. That was my first thought the whole time I was watching. It's just wow. Instead of really having a chorus, the song more has of a dance break kind of a chorus, and it's just filled with amazing beats. And I think they did a great job with this one. Next up, we have SF9 with Now or Never. Now or Never definitely shows more a mature side of SF9, and it has more a dark pop vibe to it, but I personally kind of really, really like it. And I love how they're talking about jealousy, and it's all these kind of emotions and a roller coaster of love that they're talking about. but the video is aesthetically pleasing. I mean, the color choices, and it's very bold, but definitely so awesomely done, and their performance in it is also really amazing. So yes, definitely look forward to Monday where I showcase more music videos. The last music video I have for you today is B2B Blues, When It Rains. The first time I listened to When It Rains, I got goosebumps all up and down my arms. It's obviously a ballad, so it's a much slower song, and I love When It Rains, as in the literal rain. So this song, it was just stunning, and their voices and their vocals, I think it's just absolutely awesome. So good job B2B Blue, who's obviously the vocal line of B2B. Super Junior D&E have announced that they're coming back with an album called Bout Jew, which will come out August 16th. And not only is Super Junior D&E coming back, but it looks like we get to see more comebacks throughout the rest of the year, as Super Junior has a whole calendar filled with new promotions every month. But they're being kept secret, so we won't actually know until later, either this month or the beginning of next month, who's coming up next. I'm really excited for Super Junior to be back in any form, really, because they were kind of the first ones to introduce me to K-pop over a decade ago. So I'm super stoked for this. SM Station is getting ready for another season called Project Young. Yes, it's not Project Zero, it's actually Project Young, because that's the way you would pronounce zero in Korean. And they've so far have had 3 trailers out, or teasers I should say. And at the end there's little hints and Easter eggs of who might be in this season. So for the first trailer, we had little Baekhyun up there in the power outfit. So Baekhyun might actually be up on this season of Station. But our first featured artists will be Taeyeon and Mellow Man. So they'll be first up for the new season of SM Station. GOT7 has wrapped up their tour here in the US. Monsta X is about to wrap up their tour. And we have BTS coming to the States as well later on this month. And we also know that multiple artists are going on world tours, such as KCON. And I'm absolutely excited that they're not only coming to the US, but the exposure is so much more for K-pop. And there's actually more promotions going on here within the US of these K-pop artists. So K-pop is definitely having a great year so far. And I'm absolutely looking forward to more and more amazing artists who will be able to come over here and perform for their international fans. Also, don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, which will be linked below. I have Instagram, Twitter, and of course my website. Go ahead, follow me there. I'll keep you guys updated throughout the week on new things that are happening, new exciting things, news, music videos, everything in between. Yes, don't forget to follow me, subscribe, click that little bell icon, because we all know YouTube does not always like to put videos into your subscription box. I hope you guys had an amazing week. I hope you guys have a great start into the new week. I love you guys. 사랑해. And I will see you again in the next video. Bye-bye. 안녕. Want more K-pop news? Check out last week's K-pop news flash up top. Want reviews on the latest K-dramas and movies? Check out Dramarama below.